Look at this. This is magical, the magic of the forest. I love tree riding. At the beginning of the season, I'll spend my life in the trees because that's where I'll be getting the perfect board control.
All right, so remember, you can stay as much as you can on your front foot so that you can make your board turn and be quick enough.
Getting stuck in the woods is a bit annoying, so if you carry speed, that will avoid any problem.
You can actually power through the trees.
And then there is the bulldozer butcher mode, which will allow you to go through any kind of big bushes. So for that, you need a lot of speed, you need to put your helmet on, and you need to just throw your board in front of you.
In the woods I always take spare beanie, spare goggles, spare neck warmer and spare gloves, so that way you can last the whole day.
Tree riding is quite fun and pretty inoffensive, it feels, but there are still a few potential dangers which you might want to look at.
Beanie! Beanie!
It's easy to get stuck in the woods, and if you're alone, no one is gonna know where you are. So try to ride always with someone, keep some eye contact, noise contact.
That's a pretty good tree well, so it's quite dangerous to fall in those guys. If you fall head first, you're gonna get stuck completely.
And if it happens, don't panic, don't try to move too much because you're just gonna make it worse. Try to hang yourself and use the tree to get out, and most of all, try to get help from someone else. So once again, stay in connection with the others. At the beginning of the season, when the snowpack is thin, there could be a lot of things under the snow which you can hit, like tree stumps, metal poles, or anything like this. So stay light on your feet, maybe try to stay above your board so that if you have to go and hit something, it will just bounce through. And then be careful as a snowboarder to not let your knee hang outside and get caught onto something, because this could be the end of your snowboarding. So there are a few objects that are mandatory for your safety. So first of all, the helmet. Like hitting a tree with your head and not having anyone know where you're at is a very easy and common thing. Number two, having a communication device, so which is your telephone, being able to call for help, super important. Number three, digital map.
In the forest, everything looks exactly the same, and sometimes you could be above exposure or lost, so if you want to explore, nice to use a mapping system.
So to know my position is very easy. Up, I press on the arrow, it tells me exactly where I am, and I know, oh cool, I'm fairly close to the lift, so I know where I'm at. And last but not least, so you have the traditional whistle, which is pretty handy to let people know where you're at. And then there's the digital whistle, which will send your position to the rescue and let them know where you're at. Just trigger it and they'll know you have a problem and they'll come and find you.
Not enough the speed. Oh shit. Pretty good part of the toolkit is to have a skier with you to make the trail. Using poles is pretty handy. Thank you, darling. I love you. Yes, you will have a massage. Yes, you will have a massage tonight.
Time to get in those trees. Enjoy as much as you can. Go faster and faster, and you'll see you're gonna get light speed turning and control under your feet. You're gonna wake up and get up there into the mountains feeling so strong and so fast, and you're gonna have a blast.